Well, that was sort of a, I don't know if you want to call it business-like, but a rather business-like performance for you guys up there.
Yeah, a lot of positives. I don't know if it could have gone any better. You know, first and foremost, you got the win and 3 points, but we were also able to build some goal differential. That does come into play in the seeding. It doesn't come into play, getting out of the group, because the tiebreaker's only between the two teams that would be tied. But it does play into the seeding if you get out in the quarterfinals. So we got a plus 11 goal differential going the last game, so that's a real positive. We got through healthy. We got a fresh group for this next league game, which is very important. We got some guys that need minutes to stay sharp, and obviously they performed well. Got some young guys, George Fashivier, Taylor P.A., Jake Gleason, some new guys in there that did well. So it's never hurts to score a bunch of goals at home. And our spirit continues to be from top to bottom, the first player to the 28th player, very strong, and that never hurts as well.
Do you feel like you're in the position you want to get at this point? And that said, how do you make sure, even while in a good position, that you don't assume going to the next game you've got this in the bag?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're 3-0, so we're on 9 points and got plus 11 goal differential, so it's hard to be in a better position. You would have liked to not give away a couple of the away goals, but can't be too greedy. We've done well, and you can see that we've done well with some different guys, so it continues to reinforce that we have depth, and that's massive. To be able to manage competitions that way and not sacrifice the league or the Champions League. So we're in a great spot. We got to shift gear. We'll be in tomorrow, back to work, and we'll prepare a group to play versus Toronto. We've got the way I see it, 5 big steps to make. We've got 5 league games. Those are big steps. We can make 3-point steps, or we can make 1-point steps or 0-point steps. But in every game, we have the opportunity to make steps towards our goal of making the playoffs again, and that'll put us in a position, if we do, where we can raise a trophy, and then we have one more big step in the CCL, and if we're able to get out of the group, that's a huge positive to be in the quarterfinals. So we have the chance, even though this season's been trying at times, we have the chance to end on a real positive here, making the playoffs and getting out of the CCL in the quarterfinals. And if we do that, it's a very successful season. And obviously, if we do get in the playoffs, I think we can win it. We've got a good enough team to do it. Won't be easy depending on where we get in, but we're going to take it one at a time. We've got 5 league games, and we're only 2 points clear, so work's not done. But our goal is to chase Dallas. We're not going to be satisfied just getting in that 5 position. We want to put some pressure on Dallas and continue to build a buffer between us and Vancouver and the other teams.
Can a win like that carry over to the league games in the final stretch morale-wise?
Yeah, I think you've seen that. The last week when we won on Tuesday, I think it carried over. I think that type of thing, winning is, a habit. So is losing. When you start winning, you start scoring goals, and you get guys unlocked. It was huge to get Gaston a goal. Adi even coming in and getting another goal. That just continues to build confidence. Max didn't get a goal, but he got an assist. Those are huge things. So I think, yeah, it does. It's like I said, it builds more spirit and confidence. And right now we're scoring a lot of goals at home and getting results and clean sheets. So those things don't hurt.
We haven't seen Steve Zeckel in either last week's game or this week's game. Is he healthy, or where's he at?
No, he's not healthy. He continues to pick up little strains, and he's got a groin strain right now. So it's with him, it's been tough. He's we're probably going to end up shutting him down to figure out the next steps with him and his body, and trying to get him to see a specialist. But he continues to have problems with, I don't know if it's biomechanics or what, but he continues to have problems with muscle strains, and I think it stems ultimately from that broken leg, most likely.
What does it say about, if you can talk about the fact that this was a team that came with 5,000 miles, all those things, but you guys came out and did what you needed to do. If you can talk about the mentality of your approach to the game and how you execute the game.
Yeah, sometimes these type of games are tricky because you know you're the superior team. And it's human nature to just do enough to get by. So you have to fight almost that natural tendency to cruise and coast. And in soccer, you see it time and again. Teams that should win don't come out with the right mentality, and they're not focused. They get, burned for a goal, whether it's a set piece or a counterattack. One moment can change a game, and you see teams lose these type of games, even though you never should. I thought our guys approached the game really professionally, and obviously the early goal helped. Jack getting that first goal really helps. That's key. And then from there, we kept putting our foot to the pedal, which that was the goal. Not just do enough to get by, but let's get 3 goals, and then from there have some fun. That was kind of the goal going into it, and make sure we get the first, second, and third, and then from there have some fun, which you could see at the end the guys did.
Jake got the start tonight, his first start in a long time for the club. What was the decision-making process behind it?
Well, you got to look at these situations, and if you have a chance to get a guy like Taylor PA, a new guy Jake Gleason in there, he's obviously done really well on loan with Sacramento. He's in a championship game on Saturday, and we just felt it made sense to get him a game, for the Timbers, for us. He's gotten 21 or 22 games with Sacramento, but I think you saw today that he's made progress. He looked comfortable. He's got a great presence to him. Didn't have a ton to do, but he had a couple things, and he managed those situations very well. Had a good save on the breakaway. So, like I've said all along, we're going to focus on the now and getting results the next game now, this season now, but we have to always continue to build succession planning with our players, our young players, and that's something I feel very strongly about. So I looked at this as an opportunity to get Taylor and Jake, George, a look and a run, and build some confidence, build some experience. But those guys earned it. For me, you got to earn it. We don't just throw guys in to throw them in. I'm really careful with when I get guys minutes, and because there's a right and a wrong way to develop players. You can throw them in too early sometimes. You can throw them in where they haven't earned it, and those guys have earned it. Obviously Alvis has earned it. Taylor is kind of that next in line. He's earned it. Felt he deserved to start today and get 90 minutes. Did well in the Kansas City game in the Open Cup. And George Fashive has looked really good. He did well on loan as well. Took an injury, brought him back. But he's been really good at training, and I think you saw again, when guys earn it, they go in the games usually and they do well. So that's really the way that we looked at this game. We knew we could win the game, but we felt we could do it with some younger guys and give them an experience to help us.
Can you talk about what Daniel Rook means in terms of his versatility and experience?
Yeah, Danny, you can see he's played now 3 positions. He's played central defender, he's played right back, and he's played holding mid. So that's the exact reason we brought him in, is to provide depth and versatility. And he's a winner, he's a fighter. He's a guy that's going to try to put his foot into everything. Sometimes things he shouldn't, but I'd rather have a guy like that than someone that's shying away. He's got experience also. He's played in this competition, and he's a proven winner in this league. So he's a guy that you can count on in these type of games to get the job done, and having the ability to play 3 different, really 4 with both central defender positions. Having the ability to play multiple roles is key. You need that in your squad with your players.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, thank you.